Alright guys, how's everyone doing? 412 Pyro back with another one. So, sorry it took so long, but I was debating on how I wanted to do this. Wanted to try to do something a little different with the video. So I had everything kind of set out like this to record everything, pull everything out one by one like I usually do, but I was like, I don't know, kind of looks pretty cool how it's set up, so I figured, what the hell, let's just go with this. But all this stuff is Badaboom. Most of it is Badaboom swap meet stuff. Some of it is trade stuff. A few things were bought over, I'd say, the last month or so. But majority of it, was from Badaboom swap. So, but yeah, I guess let's just get right into it. We'll start right here. So, man, I don't know if anyone else was the same way as me, but as a kid, these things growing up, this is what probably got me into pyro in the first place. I remember going to the dollar store, the local dollar store, and you could get these guns. I remember more so getting the paper rolls with the caps, or not caps, but the snap part on them, more so than these, but I do remember these. But yeah, I seen it at I seen a whole box of these at Swap, and I was like, I can't not pick one of these up just for the nostalgia. I probably should have grabbed a couple of them, but I was on my way out anyway, so I figured, what the heck, grab one of these just to put away. So yeah, there's that. Next up, I got a couple bags of these super triangle crackers. They're nothing special, but from what I understand, still good. Yeah, so picked up 2 bags of these. Got these in a trade. I'll try, as I go through, I'll try to, let me see. Is that, that's probably a little better. Not so close up, but there's a shadow in there. Oh well, I think it'll be alright. So these guys, I don't know if you guys remember, a few videos back, I picked up a whole brick of these guys, and I didn't want to have to open the brick up, so I seen a couple packs of these. Actually, I stopped at Badaboom store before we left to come back home, and that's where I grabbed these from. So just, some pull strings. They actually had these at the store too, which I was surprised about. It's the first time I came across these. These are the adult snaps, but these are pretty old school. Not super old or anything like that, but definitely older, with the Big Star brand. So it's gonna focus in on that or what? But Thundercrackers. Found a few boxes of these. Not sure what the brand is on here. They're Sky Cruisers, and it just has like a picture of this rabbit. I'm not sure why this doesn't want to focus very good, but yeah, just another box of Sky Cruisers. I'm trying to get, I like to collect these. They're a unique item for sure, so I figured, I had some of the other Sky Cruisers, so I figured, what the hell, why not grab these two. I'm gonna try to get through all this as quick as I can without just blowing through it. But these will be up next. Some of the black spider, just a little baby little 1-inch crackers. These things are fun just to light and toss. Not crazy loud or anything like that, but just something fun to scratch the itch, I guess. So 2 boxes of those guys. I got 2 boxes of the Grand Patriot. Not sure if that one. Oh man, I hate that. But Grand Patriot mini shack shakers. So same thing as the black spiders. They're just the little mini 1-inch crackers. So let's see if that'll help some. Nah, not too much. I think my light's dying too. Oh well. So next up, we'll go here. Was able to. There's a bunch of these sitting on the table, so I grabbed a few. These are obviously Thundercracker by Flower Basket. I know that's kind of hard to see, but Flower Basket 4-inch European. Man, I hate that this doesn't want to focus. Sorry about that, guys. Not sure what's going on here. Maybe. Oh, there we go. Sorry about that, guys. I think because it was in the ultra wide lens. So Flower Basket, Thundercracker, 4-inch by 1-inch, and whatever the heck that says. So really good shape, dot class C. Yeah, I was able to get 3 of those. Pull this back out. I know this, I was trying to focus on that. So Grand Patriot, that's an older brand, something you really don't see too much of. Alright, so I was walking through. Sorry, let me get down low here. This table's a little low. So I was walking by and seeing these sitting on a guy's table, and I was like, oh, you know, just regular Wise Guy crackers, nothing special. But he actually stopped me and said, no, these were actually very limited run, from what I understand, of Wise Guy crackers that were German, I believe. European, not sure exactly where. Terrible with that. If you guys know, please let me know. But yeah, the same exact packaging as the Wise Guy crackers, but from what I understand, these are a little more rare. So yeah, he just had 1 full pack, and then this pack was just missing 1, so grabbed those up. Oh, cool little find. Next up, I just got 1 box of these. If you know, you knows. I have a bunch of the other ones, the Beavers and Trump ones. So I said, you know, what the hell, I needed 1 more thing to add to a trade to, you know, work it out. So got a box of those. So I still need to do a brick video. I do have a decent brick collection. So let me see. There we go. Man, I think I'm figuring this video stuff out a little bit, huh? Sorry about that, guys. Alright. So this is a beauty brick. 8016, dot class C, Jingji, China. All these bricks have really good wrap on them. It's just a plain brown wrap, but a lot of the guys are putting these thicker plastic wrap on them too, but you can tell down inside they're just, you know, really well done, well made crackers, beautiful bricks. I have some of the other ones in the collection, so I needed this one, so I picked this one up. And then another one to add into the collection, yeah, that was the 8016. This is a 4050 brick of the pagodas. Same thing, I mean, made really well. This is the original plastic on here, and this is mint, just flawless. You can see the candy stripes in there. That's what I love about it. I'm a barber myself, so you see the red, white, and blue stripes, you just automatically think, you know, barber poles. But yeah, awesome brick. I think I still may need one of the 8016s and one of the 4050s to complete all four. I know I have the assorted, and then there's assorted version that has all four in one brick, and then there's separate bricks that are separate. So I think I have 3 of the 4 and the assorted for the 4050s, and then same thing with the 8016s. But anyway, next up, so grabbed a sleeve of these match crackers, just the green middle size is what it says. Real basic 10-piece. Here's I got a few single boxes too. These I'll definitely be opening up at some point and trying these out. But these, you know, the match crackers, I love. It's something different, something you don't really see too much around, especially around where I'm at. But I'm up in PA, so don't really see too much of this stuff. I mean, in the U.S. alone, but especially where I'm at. But next up, I got a box of these Profi Fearwork. Sure, sounds about right, but I believe there's 100 in here. So I actually do have another box of these, so I wanted to open it and try some, but I only had one, so I was able to find another one at Swap. Sorry, these, I got a couple from a trade, and then the sleeve was from Swap of the match crackers. Swap, trade, I think I already said that. So, alright, back to it. Yeah, so I already had a box of these, so wanted to grab another one so I can light it. This plastic isn't in great condition, so this is probably going to be the one to get open. Maybe we'll do a video of that. It's hard to demo where I'm at. I live pretty close to a police station, so it's, yeah, a little tough to do some demos. But around the 4th, it's not so bad. But I can do demos. I just gotta find different places. So there'll be some demos. So just stay tuned. If there's anything you guys see or would be into or want to see any demos, drop down in the comments. Let me know. And as soon as I can get some demos out, I will, guys. So appreciate you guys. Also, I'm on the road to 1,000 subscribers. I believe last I checked we're at 425. So please help me out. Hit that subscribe button. And I'm always down to chat, guys. You guys, any questions, comments, concerns, hit me up. I usually always put my email in the description or somewhere, readily available for people to hit me up if you got any questions about any of this stuff. You can always feel free to hit me up. Also, that reminded me, at Badaboom, I actually met a few subscribers. You guys know who you are. I just want to shout you guys out. Thanks for the support. Thanks for subscribing, and everything you guys do. It was funny. I was actually standing beside a guy. We were doing a little walkthrough of all the tables and checking everything out, and I asked the guy that it was his table. I was asking him some prices on some stuff, and the guy to my left, not sure if you want your name out there, so I'm just gonna play it safe and not put it out there for you, but you were. But he kept kind of turning back to me and just kind of looking, and I know I don't really have my face out there too much, but he recognized my voice, and he said, he looked at me after a couple times of looking. He said, "Are you 412 Pyro?" And I was like, yeah. I kind of laughed to myself. I thought that was kind of cool. So yeah, we got to talking a little bit, and he actually helped me out with a couple things here, and so yeah, much appreciated to all you guys. So Badaboom swap, there's such a big turnout. Met Brett with Light of the World Fireworks. Him and I have talked a lot over these last few months and stuff, so he's a really good dude. Anyone that hasn't seen his channel, which I highly doubt, but anyone that hasn't seen his channel or don't know about him, go check him out at Light of the World Fireworks. He's always pumping out videos, man. I swear. I'll watch 5, 6, 7, 10, 12 of his videos before I can get one out myself. So, but real good dude, real good people. So check him out. Also, Big Boy Fireworks now. Nick is his first name, but he had a table set up there. Tons of good stuff. I picked up a few things from him as well. Same thing. Really good dude. Good people. I can't speak. Can't give them enough praise to both them guys. They both helped me out tremendously along the way. So shout out to both of you guys. So much appreciated. But yeah, let's get back to it. And anyone else, I'm always out there. I swear I watch every single firework video, every single stash video that's out there. I love subscribing to everyone's channels, and just sharing the love. The love for the sport, as they call it. But yeah, so on the road to 1,000. Let's get there. Let's see how quick we can get there. But all right, let's get back to it. So I'm sure you've seen these, but this is the first time I've seen these. I think ever. But Hestia brand. I think we all know about the Hestia brand. But box petardi, 2 shots. I guess these are double bang match crackers. Same thing, foreign market. That's about it. So, but that artwork's pretty cool. Check that out. That's cool. Alright, so next up, I guess we'll go up here. This was a really cool find. Check these guys out. Black Widow, the real simple box. Just, I don't want to turn it upside down and dump it. Sorry, excuse me, guys. But check these out. Woo! how big these things are. This is ridiculous. I mean, I guess, you know, so 4" by 1" because it's same thing as those, but look at these things. I'm not even sure which side you light. But yeah, I mean, super basic, but just sick, you know. These were all dusty, pink dust everywhere and stuff. So cleaned them up a bit, wiped them all down. I don't know. Maybe eventually we'll try some. We'll demo some out, but I think for now we'll just sit on them and put them away in the collection. But that was a cool ad right there, cool find. Was able to get a box of these guys. So I believe, yeah, so there's 50 in here. So these gotta be pretty decent size. Again, I think I'm gonna just end up doing a Matchcracker video and just open up all these, but for now I don't want to tear these apart right now. I got too much stuff out right now, so but just want to check them out. But they're just banger XL, nothing, you know, special with the labeling, just your basic everyday stuff. 50 pieces, but yeah, from what I understand, really good. So I was able to get 2 of these guys. Let's see, Pirate, I guess. Pirate maybe, yeah. I guess Pirate, the pirate ship. So makes sense. But you know, Pyrostar fireworks. That's probably the only thing I'll be able to read on here. But this is the I've seen a couple of these with the match striker just loose in the box like this. Like it's just, you know, sitting in the back of the box. So I thought that was kind of strange, but I guess cool. I mean, I guess, you know, you need it for the Matchcrackers. So same thing, just another Pyrostar brand Matchcracker. So not sure how, oh, so 100 in here, I believe, just single bangs. So they're probably not very thick, but you never know. We'll check them out. I don't think I did these ones. I think I moved over, but yeah, another box of foreign market Matchcrackers, really similar to those ones. So maybe these are triple bang. Yeah, I feel like these have to be triple bang. I guess that means loud. They're very loud. Nico event, maybe? Oh, that's different. See, it's like, it's almost like you could break those off. So 1, 2, 3, 4, like 5 different little match strips. But that's cool. I didn't realize that at first. But same thing, another box of foreign Matchcrackers, 1.4G. I don't remember seeing all this whenever I was looking at them. I think I just seen them and just didn't have them, so I just grabbed them. But oh, different kind of writing on there. Yeah, another cool item to add to the collection. Alright, let's move it along. Picked up 4 packs of the rabbit scarers. These are, you know, these are fun. Nothing crazy loud or anything, but for the price I couldn't pass them up. I let go of a couple flats, so wanted to grab a couple just to put back, you know, put some away. I have all the different rabbit crackers and all that. So again, you guys that have seen my videos before, you know, have seen all that. So but yeah, I wanted to put a few more back. Check these out. So this is the first time I actually seen these in the 20 pack. So I forget, red color flowers, something like that. I could be wrong. But I don't know if anybody recognizes, is that like the 4 rings, is that the brand? I'm not sure, but this is the first time I've seen these in a 20 pack. I have some of the smaller 5 packs, but this is the first time I've seen these in these 20 packs like this. So I found one, and then I was able to come across another 2, and I couldn't grab these fast enough. So, you know, most of it in Chinese. You know, your typical warning, 1.4 UNO, but I know these are great crackers. But yeah, like I said, this is the first time. Oh, I just noticed that too. So you guys see how these have the blue? Maybe that's just how they're cut. Sorry, just trying to see if they're like the same size. I don't know. Maybe that's just how the paper is. But these might have like a green flare because they have like a green paper, and then these have the pink. Both of them have the pink paper, so maybe they're red. So maybe it has a pink or red flare. But yeah, just the little differences between the two. I know sometimes that means they could be different batches or what, but like I said, this is the first time I've ever seen these in 20 packs, so I snatched them up. We'll just do these together since they're pretty much the same thing, just different wraps. So was able to grab a few more boxes of these guys. I grabbed 3 of each. The 12-piece Fukden, 12-piece Joe Blows, both LFG brand, and these are done. These are made really well. You can tell, like when you open these up, and hold on, grab a knife. Now I have an open box somewhere, but I don't know where, so I'll just open up box of the Joe Blows. Oh, hold on. Didn't see the tape on the side. Alright, sorry about that, guys. So, just, I guess maybe just look at the, yeah, I guess this box isn't great, but not too bad. I don't know, the one box that I opened up before, the paper on them both were just wrapped. It was wrapped really well. Didn't have none of this stuff hanging over. I put my foot right in my mouth, huh? But these are really good little crackers. They're not all fall apart. There isn't all kind of flash powder and dust and everything all in the boxes from these bouncing around. So I guess that right there kind of tells you no clay busted up or any of that. So but these are nice little crackers. I guess, medium-sized crackers. But Joe Blow, again, this is nostalgia. I remember the packs of Bazooka Joe bubblegum with all the tattoos and all that. So, but yeah, so grabbed a few boxes of those guys. Nope, not that one. Not that one. I thought, yeah, this was the one. I had one of these open. I was trying to find it. Sorry guys if I'm getting a little close. I'm trying to hold this and do this all a little different, but the Mobster M95s, these things gotta be fun. I still haven't tried them in person yet, but these things gotta be fun for the size. There's no Sheltons anywhere near me, so if I want to try to find some of these, I gotta drive, and I know, you know, it's a decent hike, so I honestly just try to find them from people that I know have them, because I don't want to just drive to a Shelton's and you know, I call them on the phone like, yeah, we have some, come on by, and then I drive all the way there and they're like the new ones, or you know, they don't have them. So I just try to, you know, grab these off of some people whenever I know that they're the good ones. But yeah, I was able to grab 4 boxes of these, so tons of fun in there. All right, so these I think a half a case of the magas, which are pretty much the same exact thing as these, but these are the 250th limited edition wrap, American Prides with the eagle, American AF, you know, it's like the holographic box on it and everything. That is sick. I do want to get some more of these, so if anybody has any of these they want to let go or trade, definitely hit me up. But yeah, please don't try to tell me some ridiculous price that you want for them, because I'm just gonna, don't waste my time, don't waste your time. But yeah, so grab 3 boxes of these. I'm sure I'll end up coming across some more at some point. So nice addition there. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. No, 6. 6 boxes of the Salute to America. Sorry guys, I know my hand's in the way. Let's crack these guys open too. Let me see if. No, hold on. There we go. So these are the same thing as like Crazy Kings. Why am I drawing a blank? Another one, but yeah, they're 20 packs. Sorry, just film better right-handed. That's the first that I've seen that being open like that. But these are Whistle to Bang. I assume maybe that's why that's open. I don't know. Oh yeah, they're all like that. So, but I know these are good crackers. So, Salute to America. It has the this end up, so I guess you get that nice whistle. But I guess the Crazy Kings do have like that paper down inside there, so maybe that's why you don't really notice it. Yeah, Salute to America. Nice crackers. These were a pretty decent price on these, so I grabbed a bunch. And for the size and that Whistle to Bang, I always love those. So, and same thing, America AF. So, had to grab some. Salute to America. Alright, next up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Was able to get 4 packs of these. From what I understand, these are fairly rare. It was crazy because I've never seen these before ever, and then all of a sudden I found like 5 different or 4 different boxes. I think I traded one away, 1 or 2 away. So like 6 boxes in the last couple months of these. But I've never really seen these before. So red, green stars to boom. Crazy Krista is, I guess, how that would be said. Maybe I'm wrong. Probably am. But emit showers of sparks. These are one hell of a fountain. So, but yeah, art on these is cool. But yeah, so came across a few boxes of these guys. So snatched them up. I got these ones already all wrapped up, all nice and tight like, so they don't get banged up. This one, obviously, wrapping on them is kind of falling apart, so maybe I'll wrap them up. Maybe we'll light some, try some, test them out. We'll see. Alright, next up on the list. This is my only one of these, so if anyone has any, again, let me know. I'd like to pick up a few more boxes of these. But these are the knockouts. These things are heavy. I would assume just, you know, I know they're good, but I'm guessing just a good bit of clay in there too. I want to say these got to be significantly heavier than the, not the Kung Fu's, than the other rabbit crackers. Bunny ears, sorry, I had to turn and look. Bunny ears. So same size, but I feel like these have to be heavier, like much heavier. So I don't know, I have the one box. I'd like to maybe get 2 or 3 more at least. That way maybe I can try some out. But yeah, found the one box. Was happy about that. That was one I didn't have. Alright, how to do this. So that's everything on this table. Let's do another little pan. So bunch of really nice stuff here. So alright, I guess we'll go left to right here. So alright, so these kind of go together with something else. So I seen this thing in Silver Stag's video. He made a couple videos now, I think, at this point, shooting these, and from what I've seen, the best cracker to use to shoot, you know, as like the I guess not the projectile, but the motor, I guess, essentially, were these guys. So Wise Guy crackers. I do have a few other bricks, so I think I have a little over a case of them, but I came across a case and grabbed it up. These are awesome crackers, you know, tons of fun. I do have 2 of these with the new wrap, which is cool. I like how they updated it. And then I have a bunch of the older wrap Wise Guys right here. So yeah, but I'm excited to try that out. That was a little birthday present from the wife a few months ago, and still just haven't gotten around to try it out yet, but that should be fun for sure. Alright, next up, I got one of these Lotus bombs. Now, the plastic on this is in really good shape, so I don't want to move it around too much, especially one-handed, but this thing is heavy. Now, I know there's some videos out there, some demos out there, but these are the ones, it's like pretty sure you hang them up, and it's almost like a giant string of crackers wrapped up, and it's kind of like a cracker bomb. But yeah, Lotus Bomb, check out a video on them. You know, awesome piece. So seen them, I figured I had to grab one just to put away for the collection. Got a few more, got 3 more boxes of the Crazy Jordans here. These things can get pretty messy. Same thing with the, you know, clay getting everywhere, all the powder getting everywhere and stuff. But these ones I actually emptied out, you know, took them all out and wiped them down, got all the clay and stuff off of them, just to kind of, I try to take care of everything as much as I can, man. You know, some of this stuff comes and it's just like, you could tell it just bounced around and everything the entire way here. And, you know, as a collector, you know, I like to keep things nice and neat and new and best condition as I can. So, but yeah, so I got 3 more boxes of these. Sorry, these boxes don't like to go back together. I don't know, these weren't made too great, but they're good crackers, that's for sure. So same thing with the Crazy Benjamin, rewraps of the Crazy Jordans, but these are cool. Check those out. Sorry, check these crackers out, guys. I love this. It's the hundreds, $100 bill with the rubber band wrapped around it. That's just awesome. With the fuse, that'd have been cool if it was coming out of his mouth or something. But my man Ben Franklin on the 100. But yeah, picked up 3 boxes of these to add to the collection. These are my first 3 of the Crazy Benjamins. I do have some other boxes of the Jordans, but yeah, so another addition to the collection. Alright, so just to make sure, so this last little bit of stuff here, let me see, hold on one sec. Try to make this a little easier, that way I can just bring stuff closer to me. So these were in the bottom of the little swag bags. I don't have one with me right now, but walking into Badaboom Swap, they had a table set up there with little swag bags, and these were in there. Packs of these were in there, so I got a couple of those, a couple of these, and then there was some koozies, some pens, a few other things, but yeah, so this was cool. I liked how they threw a bag of these in each bag. So I know these are fun little crackers. So that was cool, especially for free. So you can't beat that, I guess. A couple of these. These are nice too, especially for the size, man. If you guys haven't checked these out, check them out. This was, I guess, an addition to stuff that I bought, but found these at Swap, picked up two packs of them. They're really light. You can see they have the plastic ends on them, but they're side fused, so I hope they're good. I was told they were, so I'm sure they are. But yeah, 2 packs of those. Now the rest of this little bit of stuff was in the dollar section. One of the guys that had the table there about halfway through, yelled out and said dollar store's open. So he put a few tubs out, and he said anything in it, $1 a piece. So I went over and was able to find a few little goodies. I didn't go too crazy with it because by the time I got to it, a bunch of it was already kind of picked through. But check this out, guys. Two boxes of these. These are full. These aren't even open. 2 full boxes of lit down. I know that, they're, I think, 5. I don't know, maybe some places are doing like $10 a piece. So, but $2 for 2 boxes of these, can't beat that. Can't beat that at all. Found a loose one of these guys. I was gonna grab a box, but the one that I found, the guy just wanted too much for. But I got a single warhead launcher, Great Grizzly brand, stickless. You can hear stuff rolling around in there. Stars, I guess. You can hear it hitting off the plastic cap. But yeah, stickless rocket, just a single. So we'll probably shoot that at some point. I do have a few packs of these crack me ups. There's a few in there, so I wanted to try one out, so I grabbed one of these guys. Grabbed 3 packs of these. I wasn't sure if these were anything special or what, but these were a Gillette, Gillette, Wyoming, 2019 golden anniversary, super loud, 1.5 inch 50 shot, which I guess just anniversary crackers. And from what I seen, I think it was Light of the World grabbed a few of these too, but I think they're just all reds, nothing too crazy. But for $1 a piece, I grabbed a couple. Figured, what the hell, why not try them out? This was the only full kind of brick of these, and believe it or not, this is how these come. They come just wrapped up like this with this like paper tape on them. I do have a few packs of these, but we all know these were like a limited series. Yeah, limited edition color firecrackers from Black Cat. So yeah, I grabbed, I don't know if this is a half brick or what, but I seen them, so I said, what the hell, let me grab them up. Put those away, maybe light the packs that I have. But found one of these guys. Run out of the room here. Let's do this. All right. Light of the World actually handed me this and was like, hey, check this out. So I went right over top of this, but this is Mule brand firecrackers. Firecrackers have a kick. That's cool. But 300 shot, 1.5 inch crackers. Let's see. It's hard to tell. I know they're not. At least, yeah, I think these are daisies or something. It's hard to see, but I know they aren't all reds, and I don't want to rip them open just yet. But I know these are older crackers. They're UN, but you can clearly tell older. But yeah, so another pack for $1, can't beat it. And then last but not least, I found a few 100 strips. So I got one of the Vixens, the Badaboom Vixens, good ones. This is coming apart a little bit. You can see the stripes in there. So yeah, candy stripe Vixens. So that was cool. And then I got 2 strips of these Canon brand 21st Century Salutes, the 21st Century Chrysanthemum Flash Crackers. But again, oh, excuse me, sorry guys, my back is killing me. Check that out. That's awesome. I love the stripes. These packs are in such good condition. I should have grabbed more, but yeah, I think Light of the World had a nice handful of them, and there were a few other people there that were going through the bins and stuff too, that were, you know, grabbing stuff left and right. So couldn't really take your time too much, but I was able to grab a couple of these. So all right, I do believe that's, oh, one more thing, not firework, but definitely firework related. So there was a girl there with a table, and if you spent so much money, you got to pick a hat, and they had black ones and red ones. My hands are all dusty. I'm getting this all dirty now. But Pyro Diablo, little dad hat, you know. But yeah, it was free. She called me over the table and was like, here, pick one of these. So I, of course, went with the black. So, but all right, guys, do another quick pan all over, you know, all this lovely pyro. But yeah, guys, any comments, questions, concerns, anything you wanna talk, you wanna hit me up. Got anything that you know, maybe present a trade or something, hit me up. Yeah, with that being said, everyone stay safe. Email will be in the description, so check me out. All right, guys, have fun, stay safe, peace.